I see you want to play it that way. You want to play it that way. That's like comparing apples to oranges, Bit much to say that I am the same as your younger sister. That's a bit much. And the lies you fed to her about me. All I can say is that seems like a bunch of crap. Seems like you're just bitter against me. You're bitter against me. So you make me sit here, you make me consider what you got to say to me. What do you got to say? It's times where I think of you where I feel like my life is like a Woody Allen film. I feel like I'm laying down, like another sort of sign that I'm laying down, and the most entertaining thing about me is that I'm so easily misunderstood. I'm laying down, and sometimes I think the misunderstanding is worth more than what I'm actually getting. You see, I also feel like Charlie Harper, where there are three things that I have learned that a man who is married is less of a man, that a man who is, oh God, a cringy list of things I've learned. So I don't actually know that. A man who is married is a man who is, a man who is emotionally involved is more of an emotionally abused person than usual, and that the best way to not get my heart broken is to pretend I don't have one. You see, you taught me that. You taught me that after you broke my heart, you made me feel like the best way to avoid it being broken is pretend I don't have it. And you badmouthed all your friends, and they went along with it when you ignored me the last time we saw each other in person. Very rude thing you did. Very rude. Hope you were proud of yourself. Yeah, that is all kind of some mean introductions. Now tell me, how have things gone for you so far, now that we have discussed reasons why I am probably mad at you? How have things gone for you? Hmm. Hmm. How have things gone for you? Hmm. You see, audience, that is what it is. I've been dying to break the fourth wall here. But the way it is sometimes when one's in a relationship, things shatter. One sees a very bizarre face, a face that sometimes looks afraid and sometimes looks angry and then never has a very nice smile on it. Then people rationalize it, why it was fair, I was treated poorly. And what do I have to say about that? What do I have to say? I was treated poorly? Ah, I was. Imagine you have one of the worst restaurants on the planet and people keep coming back to it. People just keep coming back. They keep coming back to the restaurant. They keep coming back. And then what ends up happening is the restaurant just, well, it gets a lot of popularity. And people start to not care that it's so bad. They want the familiarity that they want to go to the restaurant. They want that. They no longer seek goodness, they just seek familiarity. Just people that are unfair in the love game, people that break my heart, that do so unfairly in a very mean way that I feel is too harsh. They show no sympathy. They just very harshly do it. Yeah, I don't know on their end, but on mine it seems very poor. Very poor everything to do to me. Very poor everything to do. But going back into the Charlie Harper question, and that brings us to a very important part of Two and a Half Men. You see, the real antagonist in it is Evelyn Harper. I've said this once, I'll say it again. Because she was the one who made Charlie Harper and Alan Harper the way they were. So Evelyn Harper is the main antagonist. I don't know why. Because on one hand, you have, I'll give you two hands here. One hand, you have Charlie Harper. As I've said on my phone conversation that I want you to see, Charlie Harper, can easily get whatever woman he wants, but once he gets the woman, he feels no emotional attachment to her, and she goes away. On this hand, the other hand, you have Alan Harper, a man who finds difficulty getting women. Once he gets them, he finds it very emotionally attachment. And then in the show, you see a bunch of people that kind of symbolize it. I would say there's Rose. Rose is a symbol of Charlie's fear of intimacy and commitment. And then there is Judith. Judith is a symbol of a woman who feels very greatly hurt by Alan's nature of being an emotional slave and whatnot. Evelyn Harper is responsible for the two men behaving the way it is. The way they are. And let me tell you a time I had, an interesting time. There was this one time when I was younger. I was young and naive. I really wanted this girl to like me. The one who was just on the phone. I would try to get her to like me. I would try to get her approval. I would try to get her to take me back. When she rejected me for the first time, I felt destroyed. I felt like the world was ending. I lied on my bed and I cried for a few hours. She was very rude to me, very mean. Very mean. She should have been nicer to me. But then I came out of it. If I ever see her ever again, I don't know what I'm going to tell her. I don't know. The last time I saw her was the last time I saw her. Whenever I see her, she ignores me for some reason. I'm about to leave my community college. I'm about to leave it. I'm about to leave and enter the rest of the world. And I'm going to enjoy that. I'm going to enjoy that deeply, immensely, profoundly, exponentially.